You said you have something for me.
I did say something I would have fun for you. So great memory. So today I kind of wanted to take some time. I'm not going to do this every week, but I wanted to take some time to announce that I'm partnered with the Seahawks and Virginia Mason Franciscan Health with Fast 54. And basically, Fast 54 is to create awareness around stroke. And The fund is under my mom's name, the Fenia Mae Fund. Um, I did it in a comic book form. So when you guys go back to, where you guys reside, there's a comic book waiting for you guys so you guys can read it. But pretty much this is what I thought would be a fun, interesting way to kind of raise some awareness around stroke, the prevention of stroke. The donations, if you donate $54, it goes to the stroke patients and their rehabilitation. Um, Obviously, you guys know this is something extremely important to me. My mom suffered from one a long time ago, and every year I've been trying to figure out ways to do something different to kind of raise awareness. And I still feel like there still needs to be a little bit more awareness raised around this topic. And so I feel like I'm the perfect candidate to raise awareness. So I would love the support of Seattle and pretty much the whole city to come help me make this a big deal. We'll be doing fun things throughout the city with this comic, whether it's within the city or within the community. And, I'm excited about this partnership. I think it's going to be really, really cool. There's a lot of information, not enough for me to be able to memorize and say to you guys. So any other, if you want more information, go to Seahawks.com. We'll be putting some out here shortly after this interview. I really just want to thank the Seahawks and Virginia Mason Franciscan Health for putting this together, making this thing a very, very special deal for me. I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys get behind it. And I think it's going to be a really, really unique opportunity, and I'm looking forward to doing something fun. Lastly, one more thing I forgot. I really wanted to say this. It's always on my mind. I wanted to take a second to shout out my pops. And the reason I wanted to shout out, over the years, I lost my mom. There's been so much focus on me losing her and how much of a rock she is to me and what she meant to me when she was alive and still present. And I don't feel like he always gets his just due. He's been very, very present in my life. He's been a very strong role model for me. And I just wanted to say thank you because, he's also the reason why I'm here. He's the reason why I am who I am today. It took me becoming a father to understand how hard it is to be one. And I'm grateful to have him in my life and appreciate him. So I don't feel like I acknowledge his contributions to my life enough, and I want to take the time to say that as well. So now, your questions.
Bobby, you've been thinking about this for a while. What was the aha moment that this was the vehicle and that this is the way that you wanted to get the message out about stroke awareness?
I think it was just a collaboration thing, and we always look for different opportunities to kind of be creative. And I felt like doing it in a comic book form where I feel like it reaches a lot of generations. Like there's young people that are into comic books, but there's also like older people that remember the comic books they had when they were young. And so we wanted to do something fun, something unique, something that will stand out and people will remember. And we all felt like this was the right way to do it.
To go back to your Ninja Turtle days, is that where you got the idea?
Actually, one of the ideas came from the Spider-Man Into the Universe. I really, really loved the first one, and the second one was even better than the first one. And so a lot of that stemmed from this. Of course, I love Ninja Turtles, but that movie was probably like my top two movie last year. I don't even know what the other one is. I'm just trying to be honest to the movies I watched. But, the Miles Morales character was just really, really dope. And can't wait to see the part 2.
It's going to be cool to see all of you guys. You're here. everybody else from that Super Bowl team, but as it relates to the work that you guys are doing in the community, how much did you encourage each other, you as a team, encourage each other to get involved in the community and in businesses and to change the narrative around what an athlete looks like?
We kind of turned it into a competition, to be honest. You know, well, at first it was support. Like, whenever somebody did something, we wanted to go out and to support. And then it started in their individual communities, and then it kind of came to the community that we was in, which was Seattle. And so it started of just like, hey, if everybody had an idea or if everybody had something that they wanted to do, just make sure that we all come and support it. And as we were going out to support, we were seeing how cool the events were. And so then we would all try to top each other. And so it turned into like a competition on, you know, who can have the best events and B, raise awareness around whatever thing that they were trying to do. And we just thought it was a cool thing, like you're competing to do good. So, you know, I think everybody kind of wins in that situation.
There's going to be a lot going on around the Super Bowl anniversary this week, guys coming to town. Like, are you going to be able to enjoy that at all, or are you just going to be too focused on the game to really appreciate everything else going on?
I think there's a balance. I mean, I think as I get older, you got to enjoy some of the things. Obviously, I'm going to be locked in, I'm going to be focused, so I won't do everything. But I definitely want to, you know, be around those guys. But, you know, a lot of those guys live in Seattle, so, you know, I see them pretty often. So it's not going to be any different. It's just I have a jersey on, they don't.
Did it seem pretty amazing? It's been years already. So. Is that or?
Yeah, it's crazy because, you know, you walk into the facility, at least I do, and I look at the banner and I see all the names that, you know, are on that team and, you know, guys doing bigger and better things. And so, you know, just shows how long it's been since we won and hopefully we put another banner up.
When it comes to Carolina, the thing that stands out in their offense is the effectiveness of their running game. Where's the run defense at for you guys after the first 2 weeks?
I feel like we're doing good. Obviously, we've been challenged the first 2 weeks, two really good run teams. But, you know, I feel like every week we're getting better, which I think that's what you want. You want to get better every week. We understand that they're going to do everything they can to, you know, take a little bit of load off the rookie quarterback. So, you know, we got to make sure that we stop the run game, you know, put the ball in his hands, but then also understand that he's capable to make up throws. And, you know, you see kind of towards the end of the game, you know, he can use his legs and create positive plays for them as well. So, you know, once you stop the run, then you have to stop the pass, and then you have to be ready for him, you know, getting out of the pocket and using his legs to provide like positive plays for them. So it's going to be a challenge for sure.
Bobby, what did you learn from your dad about fatherhood? A, and then B, what did you learn from him about leadership?
Fatherhood, I definitely say patience, because, you know, kids, they definitely going to try you all the time, especially when they get older. And so I think patience, I realize how hard it is because, you know, he's working, you know, 24/7, providing, and then coming home and have to, you know, be alive enough to give us the attention that we want, you know, from him, you know, being gone working all day. And so just the ability to be able to balance and how much we should appreciate that. I remember having a conversation with him a very long time ago, and I might have been complaining about some things that happened growing up, and he kind of said, like, there's no playbook. You know, you just do the best that you can. And, you know, when he said that, it really hit me, like, because I was, you know, obviously I had, you know, children of my own, and so that's exactly kind of how I felt. And so really that as well, just, you know, using the tools that you have and really doing the best you can, putting the people around you in the best position possible, and, you know, hopefully they take it further than you did.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks,
Cool.
Bobby.
Thanks,
I
Bobby.
appreciate it.